Oh, just bumped some deer. There's where they were bedded, the mother and the fawn. Who's the other one? That might be the other one there. I ran away up over the hill there. It's quite hot and sunny, even though it's 6 o'clock in the evening. So I'm going to head over just to where there's a bit of shade on the water from that big hill. So I'm going to start at the far side and probably just work my way along the bank until we find some fish, or hopefully we find some fish. What a stunning place though. Even just being out in a place like this is amazing. A fish is a bonus, but I think we have earned a fish with that walk. And you'll need a treat as well. I've came over to where the hill's blocking the sun. We'll get started off over here. There's a good ripple in the water as well, so things are looking good. I was just getting the rod out, and what looked like a really good fish has just rose straight in front of us. So I'm just going to go back from the water a little bit, get set up, and then try and target that fish if it's still about. I've kind of lost the ripple in the time it's took me to get set up, and I've not seen that fish come up again. I'll give it a wee minute and see if I see any movement, and if not, I'll just put the fly where we've seen it before. Yes! It's quite a small fish, but we're off to a start. Just hooked right the corner of the mouth. Whoa, still full of fight. Beauty. Get him back in. I've not got any pies with me today, but I do have some pigs in blankets. Oh, I'm getting absolutely eaten alive by midges. I don't know if you can see them there. So I'm going to go around and hopefully find somewhere with a bit more of a breeze so that I'm not on the menu. But that was a great start. Hopefully we can get one of the bigger fish as well. That one I seen out there was a really nice fish. Well, there's not many fish moving out in the sun, so I've came back round to the shade. Unfortunately, there's loads of midges in the shade, but it seems this is where the fish are feeding, so I'm just going to have to put up with being eaten. The fish has just came up again. close to the bank. I'm just going to have a change of fly. This one's a bit waterlogged. Yes! Oh, that was just a tiny little fish. First cast with a new fly though. The breezes came back, so I'm going to go back round to where we seen that really big fish at the start. Hopefully this breeze will keep the midges off me long enough that we can spot it again and get a cast. I was just working my way back to where we started, and I've seen a fish rising out here. So we're going to have a wee crack at it. It was quite far out, but hopefully we can get the fly close enough. I'm recording, yep. Yes! Swam straight at me there. I don't think it's very big. Well, it's not a bad fish. There we go. It's about the same length as the first one we got, but a little bit chunkier. I'll just wet my hands in and get the hook out. Absolute stunning fish. Nice chunky one. I've definitely seen a lot bigger fish in here though. Hopefully we can get one of the big ones. Superb. We'll get Lan another wee sausage. We've got to keep feeding the good luck charm. There we go, buddy. I'll just show you that fly. Oh, it's a bit wet, but this is a fly that's worked really well for me this year so far. I've dried it off a little bit so you get a better look at it. I think it's just a really small crane fly or daddy. Thought I'd give that a go, and that's 2 fish in 3 casts. Well, one that we've landed. We lost that little tiny one. It was so hot today. I didn't leave to come up here until about 4 o'clock, and it was just over 2 hours to walk up here. Well, climb up here really. So we've not really got too much time because I don't want to be walking back down in the dark. So I think I'm just going to keep my eye out for some of the bigger fish and try and target those instead of casting at every fish I see. Right. I'm just going to have a wee bite to eat and try and spot a bigger fish. So I'll bring you back once I've had something to eat, or if I see a big one, I'll just put everything down and have a go at it. Well, the whole time I was eating, I've not seen one rise. So I'm just going to have a couple of blind casts, and if that doesn't work out, I'll switch to wet flies. After about 10 more minutes with no fish rising, I just changed over to using wet flies. Second cast. Good old Zulu. I think it's just a small fish. Oh, very acrobatic though. Quite a dark fish, that one. We'll get him back in. He just went under that rock. Well, that didn't take too long. Oh, I just missed another one there. There's a whole herd of deer up there. I'll film on my phone so you can see it better. I just heard them bark at me. Gave off a kind of warning call. They're all watching. They must want to come down, but they're waiting to see what I'm doing. Unfortunately, I'm still fishing, guys. But the deer didn't have to wait long. I had to leave sooner than I wanted to. Well, we've still got a little bit of light, but the midges are just unbearable. I feel like running back down the hill. Oh, I've got them in my mouth, my eyes, everywhere. Whoa. We're definitely going to come back here another day and try and get one of the bigger fish. But I can't stand it. There's far too many midges out now. Oh. It'll be spring. On this day, the weather was completely different. We had some really low cloud, and by the time we got to the top, it was pretty cold and the visibility was terrible. It is supposed to clear off and brighten up later on. I really hope it does, because I'm soaking and it is a little bit chilly. But hopefully we get some fish and that'll soon warm me up. There was no fish moving and it was quite chilly, so I started off on wet flies. And I had an orange bumble on, and a Connemara black behind it. Just a little one. It's nice to get a fish. It's been really quiet. It is a bit cold though, so I didn't really expect it to be amazing action. He's putting up a bit of a fight though. Come on, buddy. Really not giving up. It's maybe not that small. It's a little bit bigger than a first spot. That's not a bad fish at all for a hill loch. Beautiful fish. Not a bad size at all. Now it's lifting a wee bit. We can actually see the opposite bank now. As a fish came up a couple of times pretty far out. Probably just out of casting distance. But I'll try and fire one out. I've seen a couple of rises now, so... Oh! Oh my god! I think this is a good one. It's definitely a strong take anyway. Well, that's a better fish. Oh, I have so much line out. Need to try and get it back. Wow! I hope my arm wasn't blocking that jump. I think I might have been blocking it there. Right, we're back on the reel. Whoa! Come on, stay on, stay on. I don't like when they thrash like that at the surface. I think we have them. Come on. Yes! Wow! That's a cracker! I'll just get the fly out and give you a better look at that. Just give you a look. Well, it's still in the net. In case it leaps out my hands when I pick them up. It's an absolute solid fish. Absolute cracker. Superb. What a fish. Some teeth he's got. Superb! And he swam away strong as well. Yes! There you go, buddy. We forgot the bowl, so you've got to eat off a rock. Sure you won't mind that. Oh. I've not stopped smiling since I caught that fish. Unbelievable. I knew I had seen some really big fish rising in here when I was up a couple of weeks ago, and I'm glad I came back. That's unreal. What a fish. We've got plenty of time left, and we've got a good wind today, so the midges aren't out, so there's not much chance of getting chased away again. It was unreal the last time we were up how many midges there were. I just wish it was a little bit clearer and we could see some of the nice views, but we got a good fish and that's the main thing. Oh, superb. There's another fish just rose. I'll have another few casts at this spot, and then I'm going to move round a little bit. I probably would have moved after that fish, but I have seen a few rises out there again, so might as well have a few casts before we try a different spot. Well, I've hit that high bank and got into a right angle, so I'm going to have to retie. And I might still have one more cast at that fish once I retie. But wait and see. If I see it again, I will. Well, I've retied, but as I was retying, there's been a lot more fish rising, so I've changed over to some dry flies. Well, I was just heading round to fish the bottom of the loch, and I seen another good fish rising. This is the spot that I got that nice one earlier, so I thought I'd stop and have a little cast. Oh, f***ing missed it. Sorry about swearing there. As soon as the flies hit the water. I can't believe I missed that. Hopefully we get another chance. I didn't feel any weight at all, so hopefully I didn't feel the hook. Yes! Only swimming straight at me. Can't tell what size it is yet. Well, it's a decent one. Oh no, it's just a fairly small one. Felt quite strong at the start there. Yes! Nice to get one on the dries though. I'll just get the hook out and give you a wee look. Nice pretty wee fish. We'll get back in. Cruising away. Nice. There's a really deep drop off there that I quite like the look of, so I'm just floating the flies over it. The sun is trying to come out now. Definitely a lot brighter. Visibility's getting a lot better. Hopefully the sun does come out. Nice to get warm and dry. I was just getting ready to recast here because I had such a bow in the line when the fish took me by surprise. Yes! Oh no! That was another good fish. Ah. Just jumped and spat it. Ah. I was gutted about that, but the biggest fish of the day was still to come. This bird's pretending it's injured. We've just walked past its chicks, so it's trying to lead us away. We're going this way anyway. Oh look, it's pretending it can't take off. The wee ducklings are just on the other side of that point. I didn't want to get too close and film them, freak the mum out. The fishing went a bit quiet and we got a rain shower, but once that went off, we got our first sight of blue sky. The fishing was still pretty slow in the afternoon, but when the sun finally came out and I headed back round to where that deep drop off was, we hooked into an absolute beauty of a hill loch trout. Good fish. Wow. Yes! What a fish! I've slowed this down here just to show the fish off, because as I was trying to film the release, it shot away before I had the camera ready. But that was an absolute cracker of a fish. Thanks for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed the video.